Oh, the second row of the Sportage is really, really spacious. Like, this is actually kind of nice. The seats are super comfortable all at the same time. Now, I'm 6 feet tall. I've got the driver's seat set up for somebody who's 6 feet tall, and I still have a good amount of knee space, great amount of foot space, and up overhead. Ooh, it's actually interesting. So I've got about 1.5 inches roughly of headspace there, but it doesn't feel like it because I can like fully freely move back here, which is fantastic. But a lot of the same highlights that we saw along the driver's side door in the front carry through into the back. So we've got this great looking wood grain along the side, nice handle there. We do have heated second row seats, and that's strictly going to be for the outboard seats. So this middle seat will never be heated, but the second row seats are also not going to be standard across the entire vehicle lineup. So it's going to depend on which version of the Sportage you're in, but it is available there as an option. But I do love it. We've got that nice glossy highlight along the door. We've got our Harman Kardon badge along the side there as well. And a few other base highlights to point out. So the same seat styling that we saw, we've got this like nice weave texture along the second row seats. We've got all of our anchor points and tether points along the back as well. So if you've got front-facing, rear-facing child seats, not going to have an issue inside of this vehicle. Now, typical Kia styling, which I love it. We've got our USB power points along both sides, and they are USB-C. We've got a nice amount of storage space down the armrest as well. Oh, tiny little storage compartment, I should say. Not a nice amount. We've got a tiny amount of storage, which is kind of a neat thing. And we've got our basic vent control. So we don't have any options for climate control at all inside of the second row. But I mean, at the same time, good amount of space and great controls available for the front side. But wiggle test, this thing is nice and comfortable. Oh, this is cool. Now, one thing to point out, the seats themselves are actually locked into place, so we can't slide them forwards or backwards at all. But one of the cool things is the lever along the side that we would use in order to fold the seat down. We can also pull that to give it a nice recline. Oh, that's really nice. Now, with the seat fully reclined, it bumps up my max height that's available to about 4 inches roughly. So if you've got taller people that need to get into the second row of the Sportage, it's possible they'll probably just have to recline the seat and ride in a teeny little bit of comfort. Oh, it's a terrible thing, but it is nice. Other things to point out, we've got our assist handle on both the driver-passenger side and the second row, a hook on both sides, and then we've also got cabin control lights along the back, but this is nice. And I mentioned it in the front, this one does have the panoramic sunroof that's available inside of this thing. Obviously the shade's closed right now, but it is amazing that that is available as an option inside of this thing. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But another thing to point out, so along the door, we do actually have a little bottle holder there. It's a teeny little space, but it's available. And then we do have some cup holders along the middle there. So 2 individual cup holders. It's nice though. Styling is nice, comfort is nice. The headrest, adjustable as well. So it's a 2-way, ooh. Oh, so it's a 2-way adjustable. This will happen if you pull too much. So easy enough to reinstall this thing though. Oh, down it goes.